I actually am ashamed. I watched an ABC News TV live feed last night of Congress taking a vote on House whatever resolution, whatever, which evidently is the groundwork to impeach the president for a second time. Does anything, I don't care if you like him, hate him, middle of the road. If that doesn't annoy you to no end, why don't you take your stimulus money and get the fuck out of my country? Our forefathers, think about that. The inauguration's in a week. Does anybody remember the last impeachment proceeding? How many months and how many dollars, how many millions of dollars were spent for nothing? For something that had zero chance of success. If that doesn't reek of drama, waste, hate, irrelevance, incredible. That is incredible. So they fast-tracked the impeachment somehow. Read your Constitution. It's impossible in 7 days. Have you watched Congress operate on anything? Don't get me back to the stimulus money. How many months going back and forth where they kept pointing their finger at the president or this problem or that problem and accomplished nothing? Oh yeah, $600. What is it for a family? You know, I could go on for an hour trying to understand both sides of the argument, both sides of the aisle. But all it does is get my blood pressure up, and nobody, if you're not making a difference, and a positive difference, you're just part of the problem. I am blessed that I was homeless on and off for 3 years. Living in my car, sleeping on people's floors. I really am. Because it helped me get my head tight and figure out what happened, have a plan, be humble, and didn't have a TV. I still don't have a TV. Quite frankly, I don't miss having a TV. I'll miss hockey sometimes because I have to go to a bar to watch it. I love hockey. How many minutes is this? 3 minutes. Man. The problem is simple. America made its bed, sleep in it. No values, single parents, and they're not all bad. I feel bad when a single mom or a single dad works 2 or 3 jobs and their kids go sideways because they can't monitor them. You can't send them to the room and punish them. That's a fucking vacation. If you don't like filthy language, then block me. I don't give a rat's ass. The same people that'll point their finger at me because I F-bomb on Facebook are the same people that F-bomb their kids at Walmart, in public. All right. I hope you idiots, and I'll be right there. I was a Democrat back in the day. I was an independent, and now I'm registered GOP. And guess what? I don't always vote along party lines. I probably will for the rest of my life because I've seen what that side has done. And both sides are guilty. Congress used to represent us. Man, I tell you what, I'm 57 years old, just had a birthday. I'm kind of glad I won't be around in 5 years, 10 years when inflation is 30% or more or less by a little, and you get these raises at work and you're all excited because you got a 4% raise. Well, you're an idiot. Inflation's at 20%. You're 16% less buying power. Where when the oil companies have to raise prices for this, that, and the other, and you're all excited because you got the guy you wanted who's going to push an agenda Read what they want. 52% payroll tax versus what it is now. 37% self-employment tax, small business tax rather. You're idiots. You got yourself screwed up with personalities instead of the job they were doing. And you got bamboozled, and you followed the bullshit you watched on TV with news agencies that don't report the news. How many of y'all raise your hand, you're my age or older? Remember Walter Cronkite? Cronkite? You know who I'm talking about. When you turned the TV on, Dan Rather, those cats, you knew they were telling you the facts. The only fake news you got was the National Enquirer, and people bought that stuff because it was funny. I can name off the top of my head news agencies that the only thing they don't report is the alien invasions. Or the dude that was found with, I don't know, 3 heads. 3 heads are better than 1, right? Billy Idol, white wedding, and I'm going to go smoke a cigarette and drink coffee. I hope I lose a few Facebook friends because you're not my friends anyhow. If the truth hurts you, I don't want to be around you. You can't handle the truth. That was a movie. One of the best movies ever. Because it rings true 30 years later. You can't handle the truth. You're outraged on Twitter. Guess what? The word is pissed off. Who came up with outraged? Who uses that word? I'm outraged. Outrageous. I just did my nails and shaved my vagina.